Up to 70% of residents in Chiayi's Dapu Township on the hillside of Alishan are older adults. But Dapu used to be one of the few rural towns without a single registered healthcare provider. This only changed in 2002 when Dalin Tzu Chi Hospital in nearby Dalin Township set up a medical station in Dapu and began sending their staff over. For more than 20 years, a doctor now almost 80 years old served the community, bringing hope to this remote village. Our weekly feature.
这条路我开了20多年了呢。这条路是上山探望朋友的路。
Every Wednesday at 7 a.m., Dr. Ying, a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, drives along the winding provincial Highway 3 uphill to Chiayi's Dapu Township.
这个开到这边大概要1个小时到1个半小时左右，看那个状况而定。
It takes around 1 to 1.5 hours to get here. It depends.
你看他们这边都会有维修。
It's not just the long, winding way up. Ye must also stay vigilant for fallen rocks when there's a typhoon or earthquake. But that does not stop him from making the 150 kilometers round trip every week for more than 20 years. On many such occasions, he's been close to losing his own life.
我碰过3次大的车祸。
I've been in 3 terrible accidents but didn't get injured. I must be blessed. I've crashed into the mountain, almost fell down the valley and collided with another car.
At 8 a.m., Dr. Linglong, who's already relocated to Dapu, has already arrived at the medical station on scooter to start the day's work. At 9 a.m., Dr. Ye carries supplies inside. He hasn't changed into scrubs yet, but there are already patients waiting. Dapu Township, located on the hillside of Alishan, covers an area of 173 square kilometers, about 2/3 that of Taipei. It is the second largest township in Chiayi, but it's the least populated. Only some 1,000 people are long-term residents. In the 1960s, Dapu was chosen as a site for Zhenwen Reservoir. What used to be rice fields are now submerged underwater. Without fertile land, the township saw a large exodus. Today, between 60% to 70% of the population are older adults in dire need of health care and long-term care.
The residents here are predominantly older adults, and they take care of one another. There aren't so many young people to drive them around.
There used to be not a single physician practicing in Dapu. Whenever locals need to get treatment, they must travel downhill to Chiayi or Tainan on a 2-hour drive. During an emergency, every ticking second of the journey could be a matter of life or death. In 2002, Dalin Tzu Chi Hospital in Chiayi's Dalin Township took on the local medical station and began sending their staff over. Linglong, a 77-year-old family medicine doctor, took on the role as the station's resident physician.
I am the only resident physician here. It's just me, but I have to deal with everything, be it external wounds, cardiac arrest, cerebral hemorrhage, or any other condition.
The cases here aren't just common colds. The medicine station must also respond to emergencies and function as ER. The most common emergency is wild boar bites. Two weeks ago, Mr. Zhuang, a bamboo shoot farmer, was bitten by a wild boar. He got 5 stitches on the open wound. Today, he's here to have them removed.
One day, 이제规撮拢像安尼啦。
现在好很多，不然刚开始来的时候。
Dr. Lin's notebook records all the various conditions he's treated over the past decade. In it, there are as many as 300 cases that required sutures. Though he's already pushing 80, Dr. Lin still stands guard round the clock at the medical station.
Whenever we get a call from the public seeking treatment, we'll ask the doctor to come over as soon as possible.
A physician's job is to help patients. There's nothing grand about it. So I've been here almost 10 years. Sometimes when I get to save a patient, it really gives me a great sense of accomplishment.
Miss Pan, a local resident, is 102 years old. Like many others in Dapu, she visits Dr. Ye every Wednesday. Dr. Ye performs acupuncture and tuina to relieve them of muscle pain. His patients leave his office relieved and grateful.
I feel relieved of all my pain and illnesses when I see the doctor's smile. He's so great. God bless him.
只要车能过，我们都过得来。只要车能过，我们都过来了。
Anywhere reachable by car, we can also go. Anywhere that's a drive away, we've been too. Even if we had to walk or climb up a mountain, we will. Back when the August 8th flood caused the road to break down and we couldn't get here, when we had to make a detour downhill and up again, then drive over a ditch, then carry all the supplies over on a scooter with a box of medicines on our back, we've done that too.
Dr. Ye does all he can to give Dapu residents the care they need, serving tirelessly and delivering supplies here week after week.
来这边的时候才发现说，哎呦，原来这个地方只有我们呐。
After getting here, we realized that it's just us practicing here. Other practitioners in other places don't stay for long. Some leave after just 1 year. This place is sticky, so we've been here for more than 20 years.
Ning Su, who suffers from cerebral palsy, travels with her mother on an electric scooter. The mother and daughter duo have sought treatment from Dr. Ye for years. The younger Chen has had cerebral palsy since she was born. She's now 54 and lives with her 78-year-old mother. More than 20 years ago, Dr. Ye diagnosed the younger Chen with spinocerebellar ataxia. Since then, he's regularly performed acupuncture on her to try to slow down the degeneration. Miss Chen has a lot to say in appreciation of Dr. Ye.
哦，夜师会听你讲话，是不是？
夜师就要跳舞。
哦，夜师听得懂你讲话，
真的。
那一定很高兴，嘿。
规人窟窿，伊种规人窟窿叫拢迄个啊，啊叫安尼，无法度啊，疼嘛要疼。啊，这骹若倒落时，这骹大腿，搁这落安尼拢爱，啊这搁夹掉啊。
Families like the Chens, in which older adults have to take care of each other, even with disabilities, are not uncommon in rural townships. What if the elder Chen can no longer take care of her daughter?
我期待讲，伊是爱做我头前走。这是我想，你们讨大会，这是事实的证明。
这话你敢有甲因事？
有，我无甲讲。
因事
伊嘛讲，伊讲伊无爱凊彩。50几当来是免哪讲免哪会。
Although Chen sees Dr. Ye every Wednesday morning, only now does she voice her deepest worry.
如果有一天要什么鼻胃，插鼻胃管，你知道有一个人曾经有决定过这种事情，你知道吗？你先听我讲，好 好不好？你很这样很不舒服这样子。
Dr. Ye consoles her while giving her a massage. The doctor-patient relationship spanning over 2 decades brought them close together, and Chen freely expresses herself under his care. With hardly a break from 9 to 5, Ye finally takes off his scrubs and puts on a jacket. He's treated 61 patients today, but the day's work is far from finished. He grabs his kit and drives to another patient's home.
你眼蒙啊你，你瞄来瞄去瞄喺度哈，也係講可以瞄喺度啦，瞄喺度啊你係。
The patient, 86-year-old Lo Ah-Quin, seems happy that he can speak his native Hakka. Mr. Lo is now almost fully blind, but still insists on living in his home in the mountains. Ye visits him every week. Apart from treating the patient, he also inspects the room for safety hazards.
比如说他们洗澡的时候的地板啊。
The shower floor. We're arranging for someone to put on handrails or anything of the sort. He might slip and hurt himself. Also, guardrails that prevent him from losing his footing. We arrange for all that.
Although there's already a medical team in Dapu, it's still inaccessible for older adults with reduced mobility or bedridden. That's why they need in-home care.
It takes them 7 hours a visit, starting from getting on the ambulance, then heading to the clinic, and then they'll have to wait for their turn. Then it's the trip back. That's 7 hours. It's really burdensome.
From day to night, these doctors provide care to an underserved community, bringing hope to remote township. But what happens after they retire? In a super-age society, there's bound to be a growing demand for health care.
I've come to realize that being able to serve is what brings you happiness in your lifetime.
当医生最光荣的事情就是
The greatest thing about being in healthcare is to be a participant in everyone's journey of life. It's great to be able to serve.